The 7 deadly sins as mobile games. And as y'all can see, we got some of the great ones right here. Temple Run. We got Angry Birds. We got this one. I forgot what that's called. And then we got this one. I don't know what that's called. But these 2 games I definitely had on my phone. I also had a Minecraft Pocket Edition. Not that type of pocket, you weirdo. Jetpack Man. Y'all remember Jetpack Man? Hell yeah. Clash of Clans, I played a lot. Subway Surfers 2. Oh, wait, hold on. Fruit Ninja. Candy Crush. Hold on. Geometry Dash. Oh my God. Wait, there's so many. And then currently, well, I play 2 games. I play Super Auto Pets and Puzzles and Dragons. But anyways, yeah, bro, this is gonna be a 7 deadly sins video about mobile games. And I feel like mobile games were a big part of us, you know, growing up and all that. But now they're very predatory. They just want your money. A lot of them make ads, but then when you click on the game, it's not really what you clicked for. So let's see what we got going on.
Mobile games suck. Oh my God, they've gotten so bad.
What?
Mobile games are like the spittoon of the gaming industry. Every greedy business practice or lazy idea is just haphazardly spat into it, and they manage to be even more effective than they are with regular games.
Facts.
If there's any one point I've ever made on this channel, it's exactly this. Well, lately, I've been seeing a bit of a YouTube trend where people examine the 7 deadly sins of various things. So I figured I'd throw my hat in the ring for my own expertise. These are the 7 deadly sins as mobile games. And trust me, the only issue I had was choosing which game fit with each sin the most. Everything here could reasonably fit into any other category.
I was just about to say that. Like, I feel like they all fit into each other's category. And I remember about Clash of Clans, how when you wanted to go from Town Hall, I think 8 to 9, or was it 9 to 10? Bro, you had to wait 5 days, bro. What? Or maybe even more, maybe like a week. I don't remember. Oh, COC, yeah, cock, yeah. You want to join my cock clan? All right.
You'll just have to see. But first, this video's sponsored by... Oh, wait. This video isn't sponsored. That's actually just our first sin. The sin of pride. Raid Shadow Legends. You could argue that greed would fit Raid better, but the real greedy ones...
Let me tell y'all something about Raid Shadow Legends. Okay, so we actually got our first stream sponsorship from them back on Twitch days. Y'all remember the Twitch days, you feel me? Okay, low key, after that stream, me and the boys hopped in a Discord call and we were just all chilling, and I was playing Raid Shadow Legends and so was Lunar, and they all downloaded it and we all low-key had fun playing Raid Shadow Legends. I'm not gonna cap. I don't know if it was the fact that like we were just yapping and Raid Shadow Legends was in the back, but yeah, it was actually mad fun and we all hit like level 25 and all that. And yeah, it wasn't bad in that sense, but yeah, I never touched it again after that.
Comes to this game are the YouTubers who are paid to shill it. Raid is a surface-level mobile MMO RPG POS where the game plays itself.
Yeah.
It has console-level graphics, except that console is the PS2, with gameplay that can best be described as abysmal. Again, the game plays itself. What can I even say? It even has a ×2 speed up.
A lot of games do that, which is fine, I guess. This is more for like farming. But I think the whole aspect of it is the team building. If you don't have a good team or like a strong enough team, then you're not gonna get through the dungeon.
Option, so you can spend less time playing this game. Honestly, 10 out of 10 feature. But if you doubt any of my claims, just take a look at Raid's clean 4.6 star rating.
Damn!
Decent, but some pay to win. No future potential. Nice job. Not even playable. Lack of opportunity. I don't get why people like this so much. Crooks. Super slow and pay to win. Poor loyalty to customers. Expensive. A lot of the featured reviews actually hate this game. Okay, so maybe the sponsored segments might be a little biased in Raid's favor. What a shock, really. But what's actually here? Well, not a lot worth talking about. It's by and large your standard turn-based RPG, with champions that aren't particularly memorable. You do attacks, or more specifically, you watch them doing their attacks, and okay, I'll give it 1 point, it is somewhat polished. That's also to be expected, as Raid is what I'd like to call a AAA mobile game. This isn't just some project one guy was working on. Raid is a game by Plarium, which was worth $500 million as of 2017, years before Raid was even made.
Yo, oh, before it was made. Oh, I was about to say, yo, Shadow Legends sponsored my Kick stream. I don't think Raid wants to sponsor anybody on Kick, because, you know, Kick is known for goofballs in here.
So Raid kinda sucks. But the sin that lies beneath might be even more impactful in the mobile game market.
Greed.
They're all green. Money, oh money, how I love thee.
Greed is something that persists everywhere in society, especially in the gaming industry, but even more so in the mobile game market. Pretty much every mobile game is infused with some level of greed, from microtransactions.
Hey, so is this stream. Everybody drop a sub right now, bro. If you are not subbed, that means you ain't got no money. No name, thank you for the follow. Sub right now, bro. Y'all don't have $5? Nah, there's no way. Y'all been watching for 1 hour and y'all haven't subbed yet? Chat, who do I sound like? Who do I sound like? Yo, it was a joke, it was a joke. Yo, it was a joke, bro, it was a joke. Hey. Back to back subs. WBits, thank you, my brother. Kawazi, thank you, my brother. Marshmallows, thank you, my brother. Here's a kiss for all y'all. Line up right now. I want all three of y'all men to line up. 3, 2, 1.
Every mobile game is infused with some level of greed, from microtransactions to scummy ads that interrupt you mid-gameplay. And the X is too small, so you accidentally hit it and then get sent to the Shadow Realm. God, that sucks. And there isn't any way around it unless you turn off your internet. But a lot of the time, the games know if you have it off. But I believe the poster child for mobile game greediness is none other than Candy Crush.
How?
Bejeweled was a game released in May of 2001. It was practically the first of its kind, aside from the game it was stolen from. It went on to be met with critical acclaim.
Wait, how can you make Candy Crush? How can you monetize Candy Crush when, like, how can you? I thought you just matched the board, right? Like, why would people spend more money on it?
And undoubtedly made millions of dollars.
The
monetization was simple. For $5, you get the game. And you own the game. You can play it for as long as you have the disc.
Elden Ring today.
Or as long as you have it downloaded to your machine. Then Candy Crush came along and mobile gamified it. See, Candy Crush was a pioneer in a very different way. Microtransactions. In the early game, it gasses the player up with flashy effects and compliments. And after they get comfortable, they suddenly bump the difficulty from under them. Oops, looks like the player's out of moves with just one more away from winning. If only you bought gold to continue. They took a game that was already doing quite well, made it free to play, then went on to become the second highest grossing mobile game of all time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my God. $12 billion? What? Oh, look who it is. Activision Blizzard. Oh my God, bro. It's never enough for them. It's never enough. They went and ruined all our amazing games. They got 12 billion from Candy Crush. They just couldn't take it easy when it came to the other games. Oh my God.
They rebranded a PopCap game, made it greedier, then that one game became worth more than the entire company they stole it from. A success story that undoubtedly influenced the entire industry to its core. Why even try to make original games when you can instead just hijack the Match 3 formula and slap a new skin onto it? If that doesn't sound like greed, I don't know what does.
Hey.
Lust is a characteristic of many an advertisement, especially when it comes to mobile games.
Oh yeah, I've seen these before. Bro, the way they market the game.
And Episode is a game primarily known for its unusual advertising, primarily of the sexual variety. And while other ad games like Lily's Garden can fit under that same umbrella, Lily's Garden is just a generic Match 3 game. Episode, on the other hand, is basically a story viewer and creator, where you can boringly tap through stories about something probably related to the ads. Honestly.
What do you say? Do you smell that? You smell that? Leave the house and never come back, blame it on the dog. Bro, farted and blaming it on the dog, bro.
Ads. Honestly, I'm just
she kinda bad, though.
Bored. To be real, I could probably find a more sexual example by going to any YouTube ad, but I'd rather not get demonetized. So let's just move on to something a little more interesting. The sin of envy is one I'm very familiar with covering on this channel. With the sheer amount of times I've covered rip-off mobile games, envious of the success of the originals, I've built up a pretty long list of candidates. But my choice for the sin of envy would have to be every Voodoo game. Voodoo's whole business model is publishing other people's games.
And guess what? It somehow works. What do you mean 7 billion downloads? Oh my god.
And the games themselves aren't even remotely new in the first place. And with their overwhelming success, over time, mobile games would slowly be stripped of originality and homogenized into the boring form we see them today. In this game, you play as a little blue character, and you have to fight against little red ones on a white plane. That's every mobile game. Always the same graphics, too afraid to try anything new because risks aren't gonna make the easiest money.
It's just
something
bread.
funny to me is their new tagline, Voodoo. Entertain the world. Really, it's a lot more like entertain people on the toilet, but I guess that doesn't have the same ring to it. Even then, I think short form content is already doing that, so maybe Voodoo should just give up and rot in a hole.
Nah, bro, you can't play with their money.
Even lower is the sin of gluttony. Unhealthy.
Yo, chat. This is y'all perfect category here. Man. Big back chat. What? 6 stories? What? What? Vash, shut it. That's you. That's cap. That's cap, bro.
Healthy over.
Oh, and let me tell y'all this. Gluttony means overindulgence. Okay? Write this down, bro. An overconsumption of food or drink. Write it down right now and look at yourself in the mirror, chat. Thank you.
Indulgence, which in the mobile game market is best filled by Fishdom. According to advertisements, Fishdom is a game about fish eating other fish, but actually getting into it, it's actually almost completely different. In this game, you build up an aquarium, but to get gold, you need to play mini games, which are actually more like mostly games, because 99% of your time in this game will be spent playing what else but Candy Crush.
Why y'all calling me the big back? It's y'all, bro. He talking like he didn't eat 2 Whoppers. I did. I ain't gonna cap. Old ass Popeyes. I did. I ain't gonna and a big ass sub. Actually, I ate 2 of them, but that was because I was doing a 48-hour stream, so I couldn't cook. You know what I'm saying? So I had to literally divulge myself and go back and literally go back to my old ways. And pizza. Can't forget pizza.
I don't remember that from the ads. Sure, you also get to play the game seen in the ads for about 12 seconds, but then it's right back to matching 3. There are other ads that depict these weird little puzzles, and rest assured they're also here, in the same half-assed way. Yes, there's the literal gluttony of eating fish to get bigger, but there's also the metaphorical overindulgence of different game mechanics.
I actually do have stretch marks on my legs, because they growing. You want to know why? Squats. Whoa, that's a word. Exercise? Oh my god, no way. Squats, leg extensions, leg curls. Yeah, I never heard of those. Oh my god, what is that? Exactly. You don't even know what the GYM. Water.
Mechanics being stolen and repackaged into a shallow, boring game with no identity of its own. And about the fish eating parts, they aren't even original either. PopCap did that too with Feeding Frenzy all the way back in 2006. Basically, this game has no right to exist, and it's no better than the sum of its parts.
Okay, so that's Gluttony. What's up to this?
Next is the sin of wrath, which I think is best represented by Kick the Buddy. The entire game is about beating up a little dummy guy named Buddy Man, and you get an assortment of weapons and tools to brutally kill him.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a precursor to games like People Playground, but the game is actually wrath in a whole other sense, as this game treats players horribly. Genuinely some of the worst treatment towards free players out of any mobile game I've ever seen. Oh, wait, sorry. I have to stop the video for a second. I got an ad for Wordscape.
Oh, Word!
Yes! Yes! No! Right upon opening the game, it began shilling a pro version, which comes with a weekly subscription. It doesn't allow the player to start without internet access, meaning they're automatically subjected to some of the worst—
What is he doing? Yo, this man eating dookie water, bro.
Things mobile game ads have to offer. What the fuck is that? Beyond that, progression in items is also
Hold on, let me go back. Respectfully, I don't know why you remind me of Devin Booker. Yeah, that's my cousin. Yeah.
Offer. What the fuck is that? Beyond that, progression in items is also kept behind advertisements. And by watching an ad, you don't get the weapon, you instead get 15% of the weapon.
What?
And say you don't want to watch ads all day, you have to pay $12.99.
What?
And it doesn't even remove the optional ads.
The worst part of all this is that the game pretends like the player wants this. They present
How is
the
this
ads
not
as
greed?
little gift boxes, but there's no option to decline, they're just forced upon you. I used to grow up with this game, and from what I remember, it wasn't nearly this bad. I originally just wanted to talk about it as a joke. Haha, you beat up the little guy, so it's wrath, but it's honestly just a shell of its former glory. And it sucks to see it fall into such disarray. The years haven't been kind to this little guy, forcing scummier and scummier
what?
business practices over time. At this point, it's genuinely unplayable, and completely shameless about the path it's fallen down. Lastly is the sin of sloth. Sloth is best described as overwhelming laziness, so it was
Look at you smile. Right when you saw laziness, you were like, oh my god, that's me. Very relatable, right? Exactly.
Lastly is the sin of sloth.
That's not me.
Sloth is best described as overwhelming laziness, so it was only natural to give this one to a game that does as little as possible, a waiting simulator. But worse than Clash of Clans or My Singing Monsters is my personal choice, Game of War Fire Rage. You might have seen advertisements for this game, specifically the one about the Legend 27, as it was a big meme back in 2016, but you might be less familiar with the actual game. At first glance, Game of War is just another one of
This
those
looks ass.
games. Kind of boring, but still nothing too bad. Until you look at it and realize just how pay to win the game is. I made a whole video talking about the various controversies with its monetization, so if you want to hear more Game of War hate, you know where to find it. But the short of it is that players who spent more money were obviously given a direct advantage over everyone who didn't. And these players,
I hate
known as whales, would be goaded into spending thousands and thousands
California man. Hold on. Wait.
would be goaded into
California man spent $1 million playing Game of War. I thought it was Florida man. Look at this, chat. Look, is he bugging or is he wugging? I think he's doing both. Yo, what?
spending thousands and thousands of dollars a month. All for what? Progress in a mobile game? The developers made a real-life money farm, and it just worked. But the sin of sloth can't just be for lazy game design. After all, I could still choose most modern mobile games. But Game of War isn't the only one. It would later be repackaged and rebranded into an entirely different game, Mobile Strike. They took a game that was already making an absurd amount of money
and then just rebranded it.
Did it again, and it worked again.
No, you lying.
Then they did it a third time. Absolutely shameless, with zero self-awareness.
Who is playing these games and why? This shit is ass!
They would seemingly put more effort into advertisements than into the actual.
Oh shit, wait, I do remember this. Wait, this was them? How can they have these type of like commercials and ads or whatever, and then the game looks shit?
They put more effort into
I remember this.
advertisements than into the actual gameplay, paying celebrities God knows how much to shill a soulless mobile game that may look nice, but so bare bones in its
This does not look nice.
execution, it's revolting. It seems like something we might have seen a long time ago.
That's right! Raid!
Time really is a flat circle. In conclusion, mobile games are bad. Capitalism,
Correct.
bad. Money is bad.
No!
So remember to
Give me all the
me
money.
your money. I'll take it off your hands. Bye.
Hey, this was an amazing video. It was very, what's the word I'm looking for? Nostalgic. Well, let's raid. Yo, raid, what's up with you, bro? Yo, raid Shadow Legends. You know what I'm saying? I know you got a lot of monions on your pockets. Pull up, bro. I'll promote your game. Okay. Dope video anyways.